Rosewater in in the last episode. We got up to some more adventures on the road, and now we have pulled over to look at a wagon that seems to have some stuff for sale. So let's see what they can do.
Traveling old style. Not so many of these on the roads anymore. Those beasts look beat. Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, hello there. Where did you come from?
The wagon just down the road there. I was coming to see if...
Hold up there, stranger.
Pa, what are you doing?
State your business. We do not want trouble.
Easy there. Trouble's the last thing I'm looking for.
Then what are you looking for?
I've been sent to inquire if you were traders. Thought we might do business.
Ah, well there you are then. You can put the gun down, Pa. She's clearly not a highway woman.
No? You know how sneaky they are, Ma. And this road is infested with them.
You've had some trouble with bandits, then?
Not personally, thanks be to God. But we know the terrible tales.
And we take such warnings seriously. Very seriously.
Pa, please. If she did have any wicked intent, I'm sure she's given it up now that she sees how well protected we are. Please put the gun away, and let's talk like civilized Christian folk.
Very well. I swear, if you attempt anything...
She'll regret it sorely, I'm sure. There now. Well, you asked if we were traders, and indeed we are. We're bound for Rosewater to sell our stock. We were about to make camp for the evening, but we'd be glad to show you what we have. Provided you can pay or trade.
Rosewater, you say? We've just come from there ourselves.
Is that right? We've made the trek many times. It is never dull.
It's been eventful for us as well.
Oh, I'd enjoy hearing about your journey. How about your folk camp with us tonight? Make an evening of it. A chance to trade stories as well as wares.
Now, Ma, is that a good idea? Ria has been fussy all day.
It will be fine. She loves meeting new people.
We do not have extra food, so we cannot feed you.
That's all right. We have some. We can pool what we've got.
Very good. A potluck.
Great. I'll let my companions know to prepare for company. By the way, my name's Harley Leger.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are the Fortine family. I'm Sarah Little Owl, and my husband is Carl. We've also got 3 children in the wagon. Beth, Bram, and baby Ria. You'll meet them later this evening.
I look forward to it.
What a nice evening. I'm so glad we did this. Seems Gegi's taken a shine to Miss Johnson.
She's a fine dog. With a little training, she'd be a fine trail companion.
Oh, I don't think we'll bother with all that.
Fair enough. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to the other fire.
Take Gaggy along if you want.
All right. Come on, girl.
That's the most scary dog I've seen in this game so far.
I much prefer our means of transportation. Hey, Mrs. Fortine?
Yes, Miss Leger.
Are you from Western Vespuccia originally?
No, I'm Cheyenne. We come from the southern part of the province you call Rotterdam. Your friend, Miss Redbird, who are her people?
I asked, but she doesn't know herself. We met her at an Otham village, where she was staying as a guest.
I see. Well, send her my way when she has a moment. I'd love a chat.
I'm curious to know how you and your husband met.
We both worked for the Gold River Trading Company. I'd already been at the lodge for a few years with my brothers when he first came through. We courted for a while, and eventually decided to elope.
Love at first sight, huh?
It took a while to get to know him, but I could see he was different from the other trappers. Brutes and wild men, but not Carl. After we were married, we both left the company and came west to work independently.
You folks been to Rosewater often?
Several times, yes. We usually spend the winter there. Ever since they extended the rail line, we can go there and sell to traders who ship our pelts back east. Actually, Rhea was born in Rosewater.
You don't say. So, what's the trapper's life like?
It can be rough, but I like the freedom. We can go where we want, when we want, without any boss telling us otherwise.
It's not too dangerous for a young family?
The children are born to it. They can hunt and trap with their eyes closed. Besides, we don't go after anything dangerous. Mainly deer, elk, and beavers.
Have you had your dog long?
Only a few days. We adopted Gaggy from a traveling carnival we passed some miles back. Pa wasn't too enthusiastic about it, but I thought it would do the children good to have a companion. Although I have noticed that Bram starts to sneeze something awful when she's around. I hope he gets over it.
How did you come up with the name Gaggy?
Oh, that was Rhea's doing. Gaggy is her way of saying doggy. We all thought it was adorable, and the name stuck.
Your children seem very capable. How old are they?
Beth is 14, Bram is 9, and Rhea is 18 months.
That was a good meal.
Harley, come, join us.
No! Bad dog! Bram! Take this mutt back to the wagon. She has caused enough trouble for one night.
She's just a pup. You can't expect her to be a perfect angel without being trained to it.
Trained? I would like to know how we will find the time for that. Honestly, I do not know what Sarah was thinking taking her in.
Here, Mr. Fortime, have some rum. I think it will do you some good.
I probably shouldn't, but why not?
How about that song you were gonna play us, Phil?
Ah, yes. This is a tune I have always enjoyed.
Okay, so who can we talk to? Okay.
The tent I'm sharing with Nadine. It's more spacious than it looks. Jake and Danny's tent. Mr. Fortine?
Yes?
Just wanted to tell you, your family's lovely.
Oh, that is very kind of you, Miss Leger. I am blessed to have such a loving wife and children. Quite fortunate. Ironic, really.
How do you mean?
Most folk mispronounce my surname as Fortune if they see it written down. There's supposed to be power in names, right? Maybe even wrong ones.
How did you come to meet Mrs. Fortine?
Oh, well, I was working at the Gold River Trading Company, and she came in to work at the lodge with her brothers. The other trappers treated her and her kin like the dirt they walked on, but eventually I convinced her I was different. Decided we should elope a short while after we began courting. The fools I worked with did not look too favorably upon me marrying a native girl. So I said to hell with them. We left town and moved out here to make it on our own. Been doing fine ever since.
Mrs. Fortine mentioned you were headed to Rosewater?
That's right. It's where we do most of our business. Be nice to see old Sheriff Gamble again. He's good people.
What's the trapper's life like?
It can be a lonely life. Lots of trappers live and work alone and hardly ever see another living soul. I think it drives them a little crazy, like they forget how to be human. That is why I thank God every day for my family. They saved me from that.
I'd like to know more about your children.
Those apples did not fall too far from the tree, thank the Lord. Bram's a great shot, and Beth's as good a trapper as me, maybe better. I just hope that does not cause trouble when the time comes to find her a husband.
Pardon my frankness, but I get the impression you don't much care for your dog.
It's not that I don't care for her. I do not believe we can care for her. We've already got 5 mouths to feed. One more won't help. Ma didn't even consult me before taking her. Says she got her for the children. But they should worry about taking care of each other, not some poor animal.
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
Phil's not bad, is he?
I've certainly heard worse. Think I'll be retiring soon. Early start tomorrow.
You're always the first one down. Be nice to have you stick around a while longer.
Think so, huh?
Sure. This is our chance to wind down. Enjoy each other's company some.
We'll see, but I ain't making any promises.
I noticed you and the dog were getting on well.
She's sweet. This family don't appreciate what they've got. Not everybody's cut out for taking care of others.
Excuse me, but it's getting late. I should put Rhea to bed.
Very well. It was nice talking to you, Beth.
And you. Good night.
It's so nice to have music, isn't it? It's so nice to have music, isn't it?
I think we missed our chance to talk to her. That's annoying.
Sorry, think we could talk later? Not now.
Having a good evening, Mrs. Fortine?
I am, Miss Leger. I'm so glad we did this.
He's in the middle of... kind of hypnotic. Mr. Fortine?
Yeah?
We could take Geggy if you don't want to, yeah.
If Geggy's a burden to you, we could take her off your hands.
You would do that?
Sure.
No, I couldn't. Ma would raise Cain, and the children would hate me if I gave away their dog.
You're right. I wouldn't want to put you in that position. Forget I asked.
Bravo, Phil.
Gracias.
This has been enjoyable, but I think it's time for me and the family to call it a night.
Pleasure meeting you folks. Appreciate the company.
Likewise. Good night, and good luck on your travels.
Yeah, I think we missed the opportunity to talk about her ancestry. That's a shame.
Let us keep the evening going, shall we?
Hey Nadine, how's it going?
I enjoyed speaking with the Fortines. I hope they fare well in Rosewater. So many people just come and go through town. It's not really a home for many. Kind of sad if you think about it.
Time for me to bed down. See you all bright and early.
Yeah, we missed the opportunity.
Hey Danny, how's your evening been?
I really enjoyed meeting the Fortines. It's nice to see a family that's so close. All that time on the road and in the mountains, with only each other to rely on. It can't be easy, but they clearly make it work. I think maybe I'll ride my parents next chance I get.
Got any more songs for us, Phil?
In fact, I do. I always found this one rather beautiful. Dime que me haré, sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir. Y cuando volveré, a en mis brazos tenerte. Si estando libre tú eres feliz, cuando nadie tu paso detiene, la distancia no se compadece de estos ojos que sufren por ti. Y vivo la ilusión de que un día regreses. Entre abrazos y caricias confieses que no hay vida sin mí. Y dime que me haré sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir.
Goodness, that was certainly...
Are you crying?
Of course not. Just got a cinder in my eye.
Hey, you don't need to be shy about it. Nothing wrong with showing your feelings.
You're right. Damn fine song, Phil. Thanks for sharing it with us.
My pleasure.
I'm feeling a mite queasy, so if you folks don't mind.
Time for me to call it a night.
Good night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
Sleep well.
It's interesting. I do like how they do this. How you don't get to talk to everyone every campfire night.
Morning. Say, isn't that the Fortines dog?
Not anymore. They let me take her.
Oh, well good. Geggy didn't seem too thrilled with the family.
I don't think she was. And her name's not Geggy anymore. It's Lisa Lou.
Good choice. She looks like a Lisa Lou.
I'm glad you think so. Now come on, let's head out.
I can see a lot of where a lot of variety comes in this game now. Okay. We camped last night with family trappers. Lots of information. Lou, let's talk to her.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
The Fortine family was nice, weren't they?
It was incredible to see such a strong family bond. They depend on each other completely for their livelihood and survival.
Yeah, so we missed the opportunity for that. Okay.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah?
It was nice to spend time with that Trapper family.
With who? Oh, right, the Fentons.
I believe they were the Fortines.
Right.
I appreciate the chat.
Anytime, Harley.
The wagon is slowing down again.
See anything out there, Danny?
Yeah, this is a small building.
Let's go take a look.
Engine's running hot. I'm giving it a rest. We set off again in half an hour.
I'm going to see what's happening over at that shack. You want to come, Jake?
Oh, you go on, Danny. I wanted to have a word with Miss Johnson.
Oh, okay.
I will accompany you.
As will I.
Harley?
Go on, I'll be along in a minute. They're having a private conversation.
Yeah, I can see a lot of where the replayability comes in, because I believe I missed the opportunity to see...
Sorry, mon cher. It seems fortune was not on your side.
To see her backstory of the dean.
Oh, shoot.
Lady Tichet, mind reader, take the challenge. Right. Hey, I can see my reflection in the lamp from here. What are you up to, Nadine?
I've just been observing that woman. She doesn't seem trustworthy.
Geez, it's really telling if you think she's untrustworthy.
What do you mean?
Just that you always seem to see the good in people.
Of course. We are imperfect, so we cannot judge. But this woman is up to something. I just don't quite know what.
What's going on, Phil?
Poor Danny seems upset about losing. But it serves him right for listening to a swindler. Everyone knows these things are rigged.
Hey, Danny? Why so glum?
She cleaned me out. And after I was doing so well. There must be some trick. I just wish I could figure out what it is.
How did she clean you out?
I don't know. It all happened so fast. I was picking the right cards, and then my luck shifted. Next thing I knew, she was guessing everything right, and I was out of the few crowns I had.
Hey, I can see my reflection in the lamp from here. It's a small wooden box with an ornately carved design on the side. Hi there.
Bonjour. Welcome. I am Lady Tichet. Are you interested in taking my little challenge?
So what's the challenge exactly?
But it is quite simple. I bet you 1 crown I can read your mind.
Okay. How does it work?
I shall lay 9 cards out on the table, then avert my gaze. You pick one of the cards, then place the rest into the box over there. Once that is done, I will tell you which card you are holding. If I am wrong, which I sometimes am, you win double your money. Interested?
Let's be honest here. You aren't really a mind reader. What's the trick?
No trick, madame. I have been blessed with a gift.
Oh, yeah? Then what number am I thinking of right now?
Those without the sight are so quick to mock and doubt. If you wish to see my gift in action, you need only accept my challenge.
Right. I want to see this. Let's play.
1 crown, please. All done?
Yep.
All right. Give me 1 moment. I sense that you have drawn the key.
Ha! You're wrong.
Impossible. Show me your card. I see. No matter. How about we try again, but this time raise the stakes. 2 crowns to start, 4 for you if I cannot guess.
The odds seem good. Ready.
Let me see. I sense that you have drawn the mirror.
Wrong again.
Merde! You have an unusually powerful mind. Will you indulge me in trying a 3rd time? Double or nothing?
Prepare to lose.
You have your card?
Yep.
Let's see. I sense that you have drawn the candle.
Damn!
Oh, I am so sorry. It seems fortune was not on your side.
I'm leaving.
May fortune...
Hey. He's still upset.
I would keep my eye on that.
What's going on, Phil?
Poor Danny's, but...
Miss Johnson?
What is...
Where'd Jake go?
Back in the wagon. Said he was taking a nap.
What was Jake so keen to talk about?
That ain't none of your business, Leger. And I'll thank you not to stick your nose in again.
Hello again.
Hello.
How about we have another try?
Très bien. 1... Let's see. I sense that you have drawn the ship.
Damn!
Once again, I have read your mind. Perhaps next time you will succeed in keeping your thoughts hidden.
I'm leaving.
May
Hey, I can see my reflection in the lamp from here. Wait a minute. From this angle, I can see the tabletop reflected in the glass. So that's how she does it. Hello again.
Hello. Would you care to attempt my challenge again?
You can drop the act, sister. I know you're cheating.
That is a very serious accusation. You may think you have discovered some chicanery, but I assure you there is none. The truth is, my results speak for themselves.
I'm leaving.
Mais
Hey, Danny? I know how that fraud is guessing everything correctly.
Really? How?
She can see the cards reflected in that lamp when she turns away.
Of course! So what do we do now?
Let's beat her at her own game. Shoot out the lamp.
Ah, I get it. Okay, sure.
just what in the ether do you think you're doing?
The jig is up, Lady Tichet. You're not gonna scam anyone ever again.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Híjole!
Now here's what's gonna happen. You're all gonna turn around and leave, nice and quiet-like. I ever see any of you around here again, you get shot on sight. Do I make myself clear?
All due respect, we've got you outnumbered and outgunned. You're in no position to negotiate. We'll go, but first you're giving us our money back.
Fine. Take it.
Pleasure doing business. Come on, let's get back to the wagon.
The thing is, we couldn't stop her, even if we wanted to, unless we killed her. Pause, the trick, claiming possessive worldly powers of clairvoyance. Got better in the end, but we were smarter to stay clear of the first place. Now I'm no psycho, but first seen a long talk with Danny about how to spot a grifter. Yeah.
Hey, Danny, let's...
Sure.
How about that trapper family, huh?
It's nice to see good people like that out here in the wilderness. Pretty easy to get jaded and expect nothing but bandits and mountebanks, you know?
Phil?
Harley?
How are you liking the guitar?
It is a fine instrument. I have not had the opportunity to play in some time.
Meeting those trappers was fortunate.
Are you attempting to make a pun?
What? No. I would never. Puns are the lowest form of humor.
Aha! And what would you consider the highest?
Irony.
I can always go in for some good old-fashioned gut-twisting irony myself.
Ah, I see. Very literary of you. Anyway, yes, I am glad we encountered them. They were quite entertaining. Especially the father. Seeing him loosen up after a few swigs of rum was quite satisfying.
We'll talk more later.
I look forward to it.
Huh. There's a lady running toward the road. What the heck is she doing?
Madre de Dios!
I'd better see what's going on. What is it? Bandits? Highwaymen?
Worse. Performers.
Good day to you, travelers.
What's so good about it, then? And what are you thinking, running out in front of the wagon like that?
I apologize for the theatrics. I fear it's in my nature.
Who are you?
And just who are you, anyway?
Who am I? Honestly, I suppose I'm, well, desperate.
That much is clear. You running away or something?
Heavens no, I could never do that. I'm the impresario of this theatre troupe. Name's Kate Hatomi. Our show opens next week, and I'd be fibbing if I said it was going well.
So you are running away. Let's see. You want us to help you somehow?
So I'm guessing you want us to help you in some way?
Ah, very astute. All I ask is an hour of your time. We've been rehearsing this play for so long. We're all too close to the material. We need fresh eyes and unbiased opinions. If you could but watch our rehearsal and share your honest, unvarnished impressions, you would be doing us a good turn. The performance will be gratis, of course.
We happen to have a showman on board.
Lucky for you, we've got Gentleman Jake on board. He's an expert showman.
The Gentleman Jake? Why, it would be an honor to play for him.
What do you think, Miss Johnson?
I think it sounds like an excellent chance to get a few winks. I'll park just over there. Y'all have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and all the Queen's Mid-Atlantic players, welcome! This is a peek behind the curtain, if you will, at a work in progress. I thank you most humbly for your indulgence and warmly invite you to share your impressions following the rehearsal. And now, please enjoy the show. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a beautiful and charming princess.
Oh, I love my land. The people are kind, the water fresh, and the days are sunny bright.
The princess was loved and admired by everyone in the land, except one. An evil wizard coveted the kingdom and kidnapped the princess, intending to marry her and gain the throne. To ensure she could not escape, he summoned a terrifying dragon to guard her. However, all was not lost. For a young hero rose to the challenge.
I shall battle the dragon and save the princess. That is, if my dear mother lets me. I said, if my mother lets me, of course.
Faye, that's your cue. Faye? Where the hell is Faye?
I don't know. Last I saw her, she was in her tent.
Oh, for crying out loud! I'm sorry, folks. I don't know what I was thinking. It's clear we won't be getting anywhere with this rehearsal. You can change out of your costume now, Dwayne. We're done here. Martina? Quentin? Same goes for you.
But I spent hours on my makeup.
And I spent months on this show! Look where that's gotten us! Everything I do to keep all this together, and you lot can't even turn up on stage now and then to hit a mark and say a few lines! Off with you, I need to think. I really must apologize for wasting your time. I knew the show needed some work. I didn't realize it wasn't fit to perform.
There must be some way we can help with the show.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Are you sure? Much as it pains me, I can't honestly say we aren't in need of help.
Certainly.
Well,
I'm curious to hear your suggestions. But right now, we need to find out what's wrong with Faye. Your doctor friend went to examine her, but I think she's just having one of her tantrums. You know how actors can be. Or perhaps you don't. In which case, consider yourself lucky. I'm going back to the stage. Come see me if you have any ideas.
So, any ideas?
Perhaps. Excuse me. I'm going to have another look at the stage.
Danny and I are gonna go talk to the two fellers playing the wizard and hero. I think you should help Miss Redbird see to that Fey woman. Anyhow, we'll see if we can't get this show in halfway decent shape. Come on, Danny boy.
So, missing a class of colour talent in the wagon, we came upon a camp travelling theatre troupe, the Mid-Atlantic Players. Their impresario, Miss Kate Hitomi, has been driven to vexation on account of prospects of her eccentric quartet. Okay, so we need to figure out what's going on.
Someone kept a copy of a local newspaper.
Travelling performers, Camelot in the park, before bemused onlookers. Picnickers, ramblers and families intend to enjoy a leisurely afternoon. Were doubtless left befuddled by a nearly incoherent, plain, iridescent, silveric drama Camelot. Born, married, died. Once a herald wizard of authenticity, Dr. Bennett Clark has fallen from the public eye in recent years after the public outcry following the deaths of people in the Light Atlantic Expo disaster. To Rosewater, despite awesome destruction he wrought, his claimed only his wishes was the betterment and protection of all mankind by harnessing and taming the mighty dragon of fantasy. Clark hoped to bring salvation. Okay. Stuff going on. Okay. So what do we have?
Oh, another visitor. Who are you?
Harley Leger. And you are?
Faye Davies. I don't expect it's a name you've heard. And as I was explaining to your friend here, not a name I expect you'll hear very much in the future.
Mrs. Davies, I would advise moderation in regards to that brandy.
Dear girl, I understand you like to dabble in medical matters. Let me assure you that this is the only medicine that works for me.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
Did you examine Mrs. Davies?
I did.
And what's your medical opinion?
I couldn't find anything wrong with her physically. At least nothing that an excess of brandy wouldn't explain. But she's in no state of mind to be performing.
I don't believe one needs to be a medical professional to draw that conclusion, my dear.
What's your opinion of the show?
Yes, please tell us. Don't be shy. I'd like to hear what you think.
I didn't quite understand it, actually. Perhaps it would make more sense if we had seen the whole thing.
Dear girl, I truly doubt that would have made much of a difference.
I'll see you later.
So she must have found the dogs as a dog toy here.
Mrs. Davies seems quite fond of this stuff.
Unhand that brandy. I need it for my nerves.
A few books and a collection of wax cylinders in that box. Let's see. There are a few wax cylinders here.
Make Cylinder Knight assigning armor. Take Cylinder Cylinder Tent. Junior Drake, Saloon Song.
A poster for some show I've never heard of called The Dissembling Mechanism. Apparently it opened on New Year's Day. Mrs. Davies?
What is it?
Why weren't you on stage today? Is something wrong?
Something wrong. Something wrong. Exactly what aspect of my current condition would suggest to you that anything is right?
What's got you so upset?
I'm about to lose my place here, that's what. Turned out on the dusty road to fend for myself. I'm simply overcome with the sheer injustice of it all.
You think you're being dismissed? Why's that?
Oh, it's a long, long story, but what it comes down to is finances, or lack thereof. Kate has been tightening the belt lately. She says our performances haven't been attracting the crowds they once did. But even so, we aren't doing that badly. All of us have taken quite deep cuts to our usual allowance. It still doesn't seem to be enough. Naturally, I, being the most recent addition to the troupe, am the first up to the chopping block. If you ask me, something doesn't add up. I know for a fact that our run in Bois de Quivo is quite respectable. And yet apparently our financial future is dangling over the precipice by a fraying thread. It's all more than a tad suspicious.
How long have you been a member of this troupe?
Oh, not long at all. Less than a year. I was the last one to join.
So you suspect Miss Hitomi is taking more than her share?
We've all suspected it for some time, but I'm the only one who's willing to speak up about it. Everyone else knows I'll be the first to go, so they keep their heads down and wait to reap my share.
You've accused Miss Hitomi?
Of course not. I haven't got any proof. But you can bet I would if I did.
If you were let go, what would you do?
Oh, God, please don't ask me such things. I can't bear to think about it.
It's a serious question. Everyone needs a backup plan.
Will they really just let me go? Will no one speak up for me? God, help me!
There now. I'm sure there's a solution. What did you do before you were a Queen's Mid-Atlantic player?
I was with another outfit based up in Fawcett, the Davies Traveling Spectacular. 15 years we were together. Anton, my husband, was our director, and I was the star. When I got too old to play the princesses and heroines, Anton would cast me as the ravishing queen. He always made sure I had a spot on center stage. 16 months ago, he passed away in a stagecoach accident. An enormous tragedy.
I'm terribly sorry.
So were we all. Anton was the fiercely beating heart of that troupe. Absolutely irreplaceable. The others couldn't imagine going on without him, so everyone just went their separate ways. Just like that, everything was gone. My heart's love, my director, my troupe, my livelihood. I'm sorry.
So, how did you come to join Miss Hitomi's troupe?
Oh, the traveling theater world is quite small, you know. We all know one another and meet on the road from time to time. Kate heard what happened and wrote me a letter of condolence. We corresponded for a while. Eventually, she said she was passing by Fawcett and offered to take me in. Quite simply, she took pity on me.
What can you tell me about the other players?
Oh, such sweethearts. They've taken me in like a second family. Martine, especially. She's the daughter I never had. Dwayne is a good boy, but he keeps to himself. And dear Quentin, he and I have something of a friendly rivalry. Although he can get quite competitive at times, the old ham.
What drew you to the stage?
I've known I wanted to act since I was a girl. I would put on shows for my parents and the village children. I traveled to Falset to audition for Anton Davies' Traveling Spectacular. He had just formed the troupe then. First, I became his star actress, and soon enough, his wife.
I'll just leave you to it.
Okay.
A cylindrograph. It's for playing music on wax cylinders. Hello, Miss Martina, was it?
Yeah, Martina Holder. I am sorry we could not finish the show for you.
No worries. My companions and I are trying to help your director make it better.
Ah, good. We do need the help.
When did you join this troupe?
Oh, about 4 years ago. Then my English was not so good, so I did not get many parts with words. But I am getting more and more lines in the new shows.
What were you doing before joining this troupe?
I was living in Bright Bay, working as an art model. One evening, the artist I modeled for took me to the theater to one of Miss Hatomi's shows. Afterward, he told me he was leaving to go to work for a new patron in Italy. He could no longer keep me.
So he took you out to lessen the blow?
Not exactly. It turned out he knew Miss Hatomi. He had painted some backdrops for her. He took me backstage after the show and asked her to let me audition. I was shaking. I cannot even remember what I said. I had never acted before, you see. But fortunately for me, Miss Hatomi decided to take me on. Otherwise, I would have been out on the street.
I'd like to know about your castmates.
They are fine people, and I am lucky to know them. Mr. Ellis always has stories and jokes to make me laugh. He reminds me of a big bear. He's also a very fine actor, and he has performed on stages in great cities all over Europe. Dwayne is very nice, but he's also very shy. He does not speak much with me or any of the others. I have always thought it is funny that an actor is so shy, but when he is on stage, one would never know. And Mrs. Davies is like a mother to me. She cares for us very much and wants to make sure everyone is healthy and happy. Although she does nag a lot. My real mother did not nag so.
Do you suspect that Miss Hatomi might be keeping money from you and your castmates?
What? No, never. Miss Hatomi would not do such a thing. Who has told you this? Was it Mrs. Davies?
Well, yes.
I am not surprised. I think that of all of us, she is easily the most dramatic.
Goodbye, Miss Holder.
Lovely to be speaking with you.
Okay. Now let's figure out how we can get this back on track.
The desk is covered in papers. Lots of notes. What a mess. Most of these seem to be show notes. Here's a list of names. Othello, Carondelet, Dissembling, Delphi. Wonder what that means. It's a poster for a musical show called Carondelet. It opened on June 2nd. Must be one of Miss Hatomi's previous shows. A poster for The Mystery at Delphi. Opened on November 6th. A traveling trunk. A pair of leather boxing gloves. All sorts of costumes, fake beards, and other theatrical accessories. All sorts of These might be useful. If my eyes don't deceive me, that's a false compartment. Just need to figure out how to open it. No way I can... A brass button. A brass button. A brass button. A brass. All sorts of.
There's probably a secret lever or something.
If my eyes don't, just need to figure out.
Probably a combination of something that we can press.
All sorts.
Okay.
A traveling trunk. The actor's life doesn't seem to allow for much in the way of comfort.
Which is ironic, considering that the other person is complaining about her stealing money and she lives with a bare-bone existence. But that's for next time, folks, as we try and figure out what is going on here at this circus. Or travelling, I suppose a travelling theatre more than anything else. Played for me, Cornish-Knight, and this has been Rosewater, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.